What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 15 of my Borussia Dortmund Football Manager 2019 Let's Play series. Make sure you guys do leave a like on this video if you want to be seeing more of this series, you want to see more Football Manager videos. Make sure you do like the video, as that helps, but also lets me know that you are enjoying it and want to see more of this more regularly. But I did start a new FIFA series, like an Everton one, like a youth career mode, so I was setting that up. So back to this now, getting back into this to record today. Yesterday was actually one I didn't spend on videos. If you want to know a bit of an update, most of the time people don't with gaming videos, just care about the games. But I went to the gym for the first time in a really long time, and I'm like looking back to starting going regularly. I've never really been regularly before, so that's something I want to start up. So it was a bit of a busy day, but I did want to give you a little bit of a reason there because of that. But not worrying about too much else. We will essentially get straight into a game here. Unfortunately, Tierney picked up a little bit of an injury. Might chuck Hakimi there on the bench, just another fullback to have on the subs bench. And we did get that 2-0 in the friendly. I just continued past that, but back into the league games now, past that little break we have towards the end of December and start of the new year, and get things cracking, hopefully. I felt it's been an interesting season. I felt we've had a solid season, but we haven't been dominant enough to be like top of the league, where it's a point where we still need to do better, you would say. Like, you would still find the faults in my performance, or the team's performances tactically and whatnot. But it hasn't been a bad season at all. It just hasn't been a dominant season. So it's going to be very important. It's an important time in the season. We don't want to give up and close down when suggested there. There's Freiburg. Leipzig have got some nice players as well. So we've got a highlight here, 20 minutes in. So let's see what's going to come of this. Delaney's already on a yellow card. So, Werner from Rain. So that wasn't really a highlight for us there. So let's say get creative. And of course, guys, if you haven't checked out my live streams, the link will be in the description. Put it at the top so people can see it to get most of you guys through. Because, I really enjoy streaming at the moment. I'll probably get that. You'll probably see this maybe in the morning or towards the middle of the day for most of you guys from Europe and whatnot. But I'll probably stream at night. Oh, no, we concede, though. What was his positioning? I thought. That's why I said he looked, even from this different angle, but I could tell there was someone. Look at him right there. That is offside every day of the week. You can't really complain. You can't complain too much about that, though we haven't quite been so good today. Let's try and go a bit more direct. Not that we've been bad, but we just haven't really got our game going. So let's try and be a bit more direct, see what's going to come of this. Okay, almost after a second, with those changes, could be good or bad, but we force him back to the keeper. We play that pretty well. Let's see if we can win. Got to win the header. He didn't even jump. It jumped to win the header. Come on. Now Werner, and they get the cross in, and we do clear it that time, but it all start. Man, how about it? How about the style they scored that? It's a bit annoying. Once more, it's almost I don't have the energy to get to get mad about that. But the first time with that header where the player didn't even jump, and I mean here we won the header, and why is it directly to their player? You probably tell my voice there I was close to getting, but nah, man, it's just. Oh my god, what the curl on that free kick. But I feel that's a goal we really shouldn't have conceded. But let's get it back. Royce, oh, come on, what a hit. That's... Oh, look how close. That is real close, man. So close to equalizing. So, is it going to be one of these FM games? Is it going to be one of these days? You can tell it is, and it's always hard to atone from that, or turn it around. What happened now? Oh, yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is going to be one of these days. They throw us a red card, and yeah, just like that, it is going to be one of these Football Manager days. I guess we're going to have to we're going to take off Sancho. So he's already on a yellow card. So he can just reduce. Yeah, it's when multiple of these things happen, you can tell. You can tell when it's just not one case. Oh boy, so we have to sacrifice, one attacking player there. That was probably the best move to do, really. Not that you want to take off Jadon Sancho, has been excellent. Yeah, just, oh my god. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And for now, well, wait till what I'll say until after the highlight, because we might concede again. No, very well. Very well. Or even if we score, who knows. But they've got possession back. It's just like, we can tell we're not playing too well. We can tell, we're not playing the best at the moment. Oh my god, see. It's just another one that that was almost basically the same how close ours was, to be honest, as we're gonna enter half time right now at the moment. So we're gonna need to see a bit more. Go aggressively, because what the team showed, what they showed there was not really good enough. It's not what we're looking for. So let's see what we'll see in the second half. We're hoping to see a little bit more. They're going to get that ball forward. Not liking the look of the defense. Oh, man. Not the greatest defense. I'm like, that's why I was just talking about it. Talking about it at the start, before we got into the first game. It's like, we've been good this season, but then we've had games that defensively has seemed poor. But then we've been really good on other games, so it's very conflicting in terms of results and all that. Might need to see. Even Pulisic hasn't had a great game. We don't really have many other options. We're probably gonna have to leave him on. It's like we don't have a lot of options here. But of course, okay, that goal came after we've got a less man, so that that plays a part. I'm almost thinking, who do we rest? Because it looks like this match will be a really tough one to get something from it. So even like a Witsel, maybe we'll bring on to give a bit of hope, because Kagawa will still be pretty creative. He's more attacking midfielder, but hey, we'll make that change. But at this point, I feel like it's going to be almost impossible. I was going to say quite hard, but nearing on the impossible to get something from this game, especially, they get a corner here, they get a corner and almost score from that. Schmelz's been error prone, which has not been something you normally, would see from him, and I'm not really sure of the change, because like I said, lacking another, maybe a right-sided player. Wolf, do we give him some game time? He wants to get more game time. Maybe play him on that right side. He can play as a winger, so see how he goes. Get a bit of minutes into him. He's probably not a change I would have wanted to make if it was like a chance. But who knows? Might come up with a surprise. Let's see. Because then if we score now, maybe there's a little bit of a chance. We'll have that little bit of hope. But we're going to be... Oh, you could have... That's just to showcase my point, honestly. It keeps rebounding back to them until they score. Like... Oh my god, I don't want to get too mad about it to seem complaining or whatever, because it's not that serious. But I just mean, boing, boing, it's like pinball. It can only happen so many times in a row there before it starts to look fishy, you know what I mean? When it rebounds once, goes back to the player, but twice in a row, straight back to him, like what's the actual odds for that? Like, really? That is crazy. That is crazy how that happened. And of course, we're just being exploited now. Like I said, you probably watch me and you see, even with streams as well, like when I get a red... What is happening in this one? What is happening? This is told you. How many negative things? Can happen? I'm just mad. Like, wow. It's like sinking in how many bad things are happening. And are we going to get a goal? Royce... that's normally a finish. That's what I'm saying. How many negative things could happen in this match? I feel, you ever feel a save like that? I know it's not just one game, because other things happened as well. So it's not just because of this one. But, you just feel I don't know, there's something about it where you don't feel it's going as smooth. Even though we're not having a terrible season, as I mentioned, it's not like we're mid-table or something doing horrendous, but yeah, it just feels like that, if you can understand what I'm trying to explain, because there we go, Marco Reus, nice goal, great chance, but it's meaningless. We score when it's meaningless, when it's game over. Unfortunately, 5 minutes at a time, and if you look at the stats, they really dominated us. I'm really tempted to use my tactic I'm using with Notts County, because that's kind of dominant. Yeah, no, I'm not going to say I'm pleased. Really disappointing. Yeah, honestly, I'm tempted to just switch that up, because I know it's kind of well, it's doing well, at least, that's all I can say. But for now, we'll just continue. Oh, I'm with Alcacer getting injured. Who's going to be our main? See what I mean? So many negative things are happening. I've said that multiple times, but that's what it is. That's what it is right now. How many days until next game? It's only 4 days later. We'll get the training sorted. Out. Freiburg, that's not bad, actually. But maybe instead of physical, we're going to work on defensive shape. We need to have some match preparation for that. But that's going to be huge. Delaney suspended, of course, so he's going to be missing. So we're going to be missing some key players. We bring in Weigl. But then striker, we're lacking a key starting striker. Like Goetze, like I feel like Royce to play striker, honestly. Even he hasn't even got a... Oh, come on, man. He should be better. Oh, he's not even... Man, because he's a good finisher. I thought he should be at 17 finishing. He should be good as striker, in my view. So maybe we're not going to go with that just to play in his best position. But we're looking who's going to be our best option. And we try Philip. Do we try him as striker? Try him pressing forward? We're going to try something, but it's going to be incredibly hard. Larson, yeah, we brought him on. So I moved him there to bring him on, not to click on him, but that happened instead. I reckon top rack, so close, both these guys here. Maybe Diallo will take off. It's really hard to see a difference in their ability. Maybe put cover. And yeah, let's just see how we're going to go up until this next game. We've got Freiburg. So now for this one against Freiburg, this is important. This is an important win. See, we're only 6 points off of Bayern. It's still even. Like how I was explaining it is perfect. Like it's still not even over for us for the title. And I don't feel we're being too amazing. But on that, yeah, we switch up tactics a little bit. It's a more 4-4-2. But yeah, Roy's probably better to play that attacking midfielder. We play him shadow striker there in that position, shadow striker. Then Philip as a striker there, he'll be pressing forward. So let's see if we do something a bit different here. Keeper might just change to his preferred role if he uses a sweeper keeper, because he's got normal goalkeeping role is not actually very good. So yeah, we'll just experiment. We'll experiment in terms of that and see how we go. How much of a switch up? How much of a switch up will this bring? We are the better side as well, so I think it allows us to kind of do that here. So we'll go assertively. Yeah, end the poor form. But then suddenly we're on poor form right now, and we're still in a good position in the league. But yeah, let's just turn it around. Let's have a really good performance here. Wow, that is an early foul. And yeah, with the throw-ins, you've got a different throw-in setup, which a lot of goals come from. And you guys who watch my Notts County one, you're probably like, this is, yep, you're going to do well now. You got the throw-in setup, and it helps. It suddenly makes you feel like you're playing good football. And you take a lead just like that. So yeah, I'm happy. Generally, I don't like having the same tactics in 2 different saves, but I mean, when I know one's really good and gets the job done, I mean, it's hard to stay away from it. It's hard to stay away from it when you need results. So yeah, let's go. Great ease off tackles there for Witzel. Come on, guys. And it's good. Pulisic and Sancho, they're both natural left midfield, right midfield. Oh, Philip should have finished that. And not just like left wing and right wing. They're good in those positions as well. Sometimes wingers are like that. They're not natural in left mid or right mid. But yes, it's good to have that lead. It's good to have that lead, guys, here. And our opponents haven't had a shot at all yet. But we got a nice little goal early. Let's see if we can get a second here. Pulisic. Piszczek. Oh, is that going to be a penalty? It is as well. So we win a penalty. Unless it's going to be overturned here. It should be a penalty. Honestly, I don't like the VAR. Like in Football Manager, it's just like, for me, it's extra. Extra time wasted as, yep, penalty. Like, okay. They weren't going to change it. That's what I mean. It just feels like a waste of time as Marco Reus steps up with pure conviction. Never looked like missing that. And how about that? We're suddenly, like, we probably, I think regardless of tactics or regardless if we change, we probably should have won. But you would never know. You would never know now. We're playing some consistent football in this game, in this first half at the very least. With Marco Reus being a key exponent of that. With the 2 goals, will he go on to get a hat-trick? Let's find out in the second. Right here we are. We are in a good position, that is for sure. For sure at the moment. And we've got a free kick for Reus to whip it in. Could he get an assist to his name? No, but it's going to be another goal. That is 3-0. 3-0 there, guys. That's why I'm not maybe getting so excited about this win, because I associate this tactic with being pretty good. Like I said, check out my Notts County save over on Twitch about the end of Season 4, looking for promotion, or just about getting promotion for Championship in the next season. Weigl, we'll take him off. Let's bring on Kagawa. Just bring on, he's not the best role. Maybe just play advanced playmaker, put him on the support there. Right now, it's probably not gonna change too much. This game is not gonna change too much as a whole. We're still gonna have a couple changes up our sleeves, but if they score from here, yeah, always when you're forced in the... See, I wasn't even that convinced with that change. He scores against his former team there, but yeah, Stenzel. I wasn't convinced with that change, but it's enough for us to hold on. And here we go with another throw in. Let's see if we score from this again. Kagawa wasted that. He probably should have. He was in great space. That was a chance to get it back. Phillip. Yeah, we're getting that. Yeah, that's match fitness into him. But I was thinking maybe get Goetze on as well. Let's rest. I think rest Reus. To rest Reus at this point. Yeah, no risks. We're leading by the 2 goals. Should be enough. And maybe take Pulisic off. We take Pulisic off and bring on Larson. Will Larson be good? Yeah, he's good. Well, can be left midfield as well. So that's going to be very handy. He can be inverted winger, wide playmaker. Try that. He could be decent in a few roles there. So that's really, really, really nice. Still 25 minutes. Still 25 minutes to be played. Schmelzer just keeps that in right there. Top rack. Hoffler. They could still have an opportunity. May not be over. Oh, good take. Good take there. So, what's going to happen? What's going to happen for the rest of this half? Oh, Phillip. Oh, he almost, and maybe should have pounced with the finish there, but does not. Does not. We do get the corner though. Not sure if something's going to come from it. Kagawa may do, but I really think that was the highlight. We still may have a chance on goal. Oh, no! That was the highlight there from Jadon Sancho. A Jadon Sancho special to make it 4-1. How about it? As I wasn't thinking he would have scored, but how about the build-up to it? Akanji played it to Goetze, so Goetze coming on. He gets the assist for Sancho, and so quick with a furious strike as well. Makes it very, very tough to stop. And, oh, I was going to say that really confirms the win. They go close to scoring. That was probably their chance to give him some minimal hope, but we have got it now. 15 minutes remaining. 3-goal lead should definitely be enough. Just playing out the time now. It was expected us to have a big result, but could they make it 4-2? No. Want to keep it 4-1. 4-1 looks a bit more stronger. 4-2 looks like it was maybe attacking game that was a bit close. But 4-1s, you still look like the dominant side. And there may be a fifth. 5-1 would look amazing. And here is Sancho. Get a dangerous ball in, and it could very well be. See, that's his first of the season there. Maximilian, good to see him getting on the score sheet there. especially he may be needed. So get that, match fitness into him now. Sancho, maybe a bit scrappy, but we will take it, and that should be all she wrote. A good team talk, but 5-1. We still scored 2 goals in the first half, so it's not like we had a bad first half and then turn it around. Yeah, not quite. Had a good game as a whole, I would have said. So, yeah, to progress this style into the forthcoming games, hopefully we can, still keep it alive for the title. Depending what the other couple teams ahead of us do. More namely the big club in Bayern Munich on 40 points. So, got the 2 games done in this episode. You can see the contrast, from the first one to the next one. Obviously, Freiburg, not the greatest team as well, but guys, as I said, if you can like the video, again, leave the support. Really, really helps. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.